Good morning. Welcome to the morning forecast discussion for November 30th, 2011. It's the last day of November, and we're going to be dealing with some rather chilly weather conditions. It's about time. Just as November ends, the cold air finally shows up. Well, it won't be that cold, but still it's going to be colder than, let's say, the mid to upper 60s that we've been dealing with. It's going to be a rude awakening as our temperatures right now are in the upper 30s to the mid 40s, and they won't be rising all that much thereafter as more cold air streams in from the west, specifically western Pennsylvania and the eastern Great Lakes. We'll have winds from the southwest veering back to the west and eventually northwest through the day today, ranging anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour with some higher gusts. Combine that with temperatures basically holding where they are now, and you end up with wind chills ranging anywhere from the mid 30s to the lower 40s. Clearly not the most pleasant of days considering what we've been dealing with the past few days. So what's causing the windy conditions? Well, our area of low pressure that produced some moderate to heavy rainfall yesterday and last evening is now lifting into the St. Lawrence River Valley and eventually into central Quebec. Meanwhile, our high pressure system is still way back to the southwest over the Mississippi River Valley. So what we have in place is a strong pressure gradient. That's when these lines, these isobars, are tightly packed. Now when you get this tightly packed isobar formation, you end up with windy conditions. The good news is that it will be sunny out. The bad news, it will be cold out, considering what we've been dealing with. So it won't be the most pleasant of days to be outside, but at least it's not raining. Taking a look at the infrared satellite picture, you can see our upper level low associated with our surface low is lifting to the northeast. Here's our high pressure system. Now this high pressure system will be in control through Friday evening, and then this cold front and this cold front will combine and slide through the New York City and Philadelphia metropolitan area on Friday evening with a few isolated rain or snow showers. Most locations will remain dry, and then high pressure will be in control once again through this weekend with more seasonable temperatures. Taking a look at the model guidance, the GFS and the European model guidance through the next 7 days is pretty much in agreement for the most part. There's a few minor details that I'll point out as we move along. Again, for today, the main story will be the colder and windier conditions, otherwise no threat for precipitation. Moving into the next several days, high pressure will be in control through Friday afternoon, and then you can see our cold front will approach by Friday evening with a few isolated showers, nothing really significant. I think your best shot of a shower will be over the Hudson Valley and over northern Connecticut. Otherwise, dry conditions can be expected on Friday night with colder temperatures. Again, we're going to get a bit of a reinforcing shot behind this cold front with temperatures basically holding near normal for this time of year. Saturday remains high and dry with high pressure in control. Sunday we rebound into the mid to upper 50s throughout the region. No 60s this time, I think, but clearly temperatures will be slightly above normal with a southwesterly wind. And then a very powerful cold front will start to approach on Monday. Now, this cold front is going to mark the beginning of our part 2 of the step down towards winter, which is basically the invasion of Arctic air into the northern plains and cold polar air into the northern mid-Atlantic. Now, on Monday, we'll have a few scattered showers ahead of this cold front, but on Tuesday, we'll see some moderate to heavy rainfall associated with this cold front move through. Do not be surprised if these showers transition over to snow showers as the cold front moves through, but there will be no accumulation with these snow showers. I never like to forecast accumulating snowfall when you have cold air rushing into a location, because that also means drier air is rushing in as well. And that usually means that what you get is a transition from a cold rain to a wet snow. That doesn't accumulate because it just isn't enough time to build a base for accumulation. So that cold front moves through. We get a few rain and snow showers developing. Again, I don't expect much in the way of accumulation, but what you will expect is temperatures crashing through the day into the 30s. It's going to be a rather cold day on Tuesday, and Wednesday, as we move forward in time, it's going to be even colder and very windy. So look for a rather major shock to the system by, let's say, next Wednesday. With colder temperatures, we're talking about highs in the 30s, possibly low 40s, and winds anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour with higher gusts from the northwest. That's going to lead to wind chills in the 20s. So get prepared. It's going to be a far cry from the mid 60s we were dealing with yesterday. Winter is on the way. That is your morning forecast discussion for November 30th. Of course, you can always follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.